Won't done no beat, bitch, I'm a G at killing me. Won't done no beat, bitch, I'm a G at killing me. Won't done no beat, bitch, I'm a G at killing me. Straight out the jungle, I'm alive, bitch, I'm playing for the keeps. He heard the bullets, they start hitting, can't squash it, it's deep. No 223s or watches, whip I'm laying beneath. No shooters creep up with them brooms trying to clean up the street. Bitch, they put money on his head, we put blood on the street. Bitch, I'm like 50, how many men do it take for the beat? Bitch, I took shower in that bleach at the summer.
Boop, and now you watching BWL. I'm Babu off the money side.
Off the where?
Off the money side.
What's the money side?
The money side is the money side. You can't have the money without the murder. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the 13th. You hear me? I'm off the money side. Balancing magazine side. It's the murder side. They're off the other side. Balancing Magnolia.
Yeah. So when you say money side, I know it's self-explanatory, but I want you to tell it to me from your point of view.
Boys.
Money side.
Well, the money side. For the money side go, you know, it go way back, long, way before me. You know what I'm saying? Older cats, but from my era, I can speak on it. You know what I'm saying? With my era, how the money side go. You know how we always, you know, maneuvered around. You know, keeping money flowing in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We always outdone everybody for us. You making one, we'll do 2 for 1. You know what I'm saying? So that's we started money side. The other side got the murder. You know what I'm saying?
So with the money side, when you say money side, what are y'all talking about? How y'all get money? Like
we get
back
money.
then, or is it?
Yeah,
still
we started
going on?
out washing cars, squeezing windows, doing yards. You know what I'm saying? We was just hustlers growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Money good. Tell me it was a struggle.
We started out, you know, just getting, you know, hustling. Pushing that washing car, riding bike, washing jump out, wash cars, wherever. You know?
How old were you?
We was like about 6,
Wow.
7.
Wow.
6, 7 years old, 7 years old. Shit, I was 7, 8 years old. Heads up, I was the one, you know, the lookout for the dudes in the 12 wall. You know, heads up, I could tell any car light. I could tell you any headlights from a mile away. I could say, man, let them peep before they even hit the corner.
Right.
Before they even come to the, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And I-
awesome
And I was young.
to have that ability.
Yeah.
We spoke with some guys from the 9th Ward yesterday, and what they did say that they like the uptown was the money. They said uptown, like they tried to go uptown and make money, bringing stuff up there. They wasn't making any money.
Right.
They said you all was the money.
Uptown. Uptown is like Harlem is to New York. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
like the more New Orleans. We more of Harlem to New York. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, we the fashion of the city. So we gonna bring more fashion. And, you know what I mean?
I don't know if I told you all this before, but I'm from uptown originally. And we moved downtown when I was 13. So it's a huge difference. It's like moving from light to darkness. So we had the big, beautiful oak trees and living in a diverse neighborhood next to Jew attorneys. And we go to the hood in the 9th Ward, down the street from the Desire in a Florida project. And it was like a whole new culture that I had to adapt. And it took me a year to adapt, but when I adapted, I became a monster as far as fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like survival of the fittest. And so, but I do remember uptown being wealthier. Downtown was poor, low.
Yeah, and statistics still show that right now because you could tell when we have floods and everything, they gonna protect uptown.
Yeah.
They gonna save it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's the mansions and all that shit. You know, just old mansions.
Yeah.
Historical shit. So
Yeah.
They
But
gonna save that shit.
But in the midst of all the mansions and stuff, they had the hoods, they had the gangster boys, they had all that. They had murders, you know? And what I wanted to ask you is, like, do you think that New Orleans will ever get better? That's number one. Will it get better?
I mean, the only way I think New Orleans will get better is with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta really make it better because the people who trying to make it better is people that went to school. They not even from here, foreigners and all.
They
types of
don't
shit y'all
understand.
try to put in here to you know, make New Orleans better and shit. I think New Orleans will get better for us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if we the only one can make it better. You know what I'm saying? We've been here. We know what's going on. We know how to, you know, what we need to do. It's just that they have to give it to us and let us
Right.
handle it. You know,
What are
that's
some
like-
things you think that can make it better? Like, cause you know you got the young generation out here, man. It's like they just the blind
Most
leading the
definitely
blind.
role models for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like about 10 years ago, they locked a lot of us up, man. They took everybody off the street. Feds was knocking everybody off. And that took a lot off the game. So I already seen this ahead of time coming that they were going to be wild buck fight with all the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't going to have nobody to talk to them, to take the father figures, uncles, and everybody who role models to them out the street.
Right.
So they don't have nobody to look up to. They don't have nobody to give them advice like when we going to school, nigga, go to school. You know what I mean?
Right.
We still hanging on the corner. I still, you know, I was a little BG me, so they gonna be, you not running me off this corner. I'm gonna hustle. But we got our school uniform. You don't ever see that no more. Dudes don't even wear their
Right.
uniform no more.
Like, yeah, going to like
they don't care.
ROTC programs.
Yeah,
and stuff
they don't
like
have
that,
nobody like in our era. They used to run us, like, you know, and now you don't get that. They're intimidated by them dudes. You know, dudes got big guns and everything. You know, shit, they ain't gonna do like we'll do. We'll stand like, hold up, the bro, chill out, man. You know, man, look, they ain't about to talk to them niggas. Man, Skype up. They ain't even trying to help. They don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do the young guys that's out here, cause I know they out here bad. Do they respect y'all?
Man, the young dudes don't respect
They
nothing.
don't respect none.
They don't respect nothing, son.
You gotta make them respect your
Right.
mind.
Nah, you know, as far as me, like I can tell you, I can look at somebody and I can see, man, because I'm a good reader.
There was a recent incident with you all in one of the little strip malls. Can you all elaborate on that with the youngsters and y'all?
At the little strip mall, for
Gentilla.
Gentilly?
What happened? Gentilla made us go.
oh yeah, man. We was the whole little gas station thing, you heard me?
Mm-hmm.
And man, it was crazy. He looking for something on the ground, picking up money or something.
Yeah.
And homie jumped
How
out.
much money? Like about how much money?
$50.
It wasn't nothing.
It wasn't.
Small. You couldn't even, you know, he just picking it up, but it just, they own some other stuff. They thinking everybody own them, woo. You got so much going on, so you'll hit you go at the wrong person with checking them, and you check the wrong person. Shit, this how it go down, you know. But to happen, you dealing with some seasoned people, so
Oh, jeez.
yeah, like hold up, bro, niggas now to tone the situation down, you know, flip it over, you know, you gotta live to see another day. Live will calm down, you know. He wasn't tripping out, but he still tripped when he up that thing. When you up that thing, ain't no taking that back. But you can't take that back once you draw that thing on anybody.
So he upped the thing on.
yeah, he just drawed it down, like, you know, you know how
Wow.
you draw down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ready to go with
Yeah,
it.
it just was packed. He probably paranoid. You don't know who is who, what is what. So when he see Cuzzo looking down, getting his money, but Cuzzo watching his around too. You thinking it ain't on you, but you jump out the car and flex up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made he was like, "What's up, school? Y'all right? Y'all good?"
Mm-hmm.
But by us being seasoned, knowing we gonna kill each other in this park and this gas station, because
Right.
really you violated us. You heard me?
Yeah.
So the first thing to do is to diffuse the situation, let you know, man, we ain't about to get in all that.
Right,
man.
'cause y'all coulda-
Good,
well-
homie, we good, homie.
Yeah, it could have.
The brother, you tripping, you heard? Ooh. So now you gave me a fair shake. Now, see, that's how you knew you wasn't on them. If you gave me a fair shake, you know once you draw that thing, now ain't no fair shakes. If
Right.
you in the game, like they said, we live this street. Like once you draw it, you gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I already was cocked in the throw. If he'd picked his head up, he was hit. You know what I'm saying? Off the
Right.
dump. And that just saved another life right there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even know who's sitting in the car. You whine about him. I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Just how you was sitting in the car right there, I'm sitting in the car.
So it's like it's like they not even thinking, like they not even
They not thinking.
aware of
No,
like
they ain't
the
aware of
things
their
that
surroundings
they
or
do.
nothing. They just ready. Whatever come, they think it's Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
They're playing these games out here. These people giving y'all these games to
To-
pollute your
Yeah.
mind. With.
Yeah.
Y'all already killing each other, so you feeling like, man, you gonna Call of Duty your next black brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't for what? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. I don't see, you know, it don't make no sense if it ain't making money. Now, if nigga got some money on him and he done some fucked up shit and he got me, okay, we gotta respect how it go, but y'all doing stupid shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody making no money off it or nothing. Every nigga like y'all gonna be in jail. Y'all future already designed for y'all. So y'all going straight to the dirt of jail.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
used
I'm
to tell
saying?
them cats back then, a lot of them, man, I told, like, look, man, you got two choices. You either gonna be dead or you gonna be in jail.
Yeah, you living that life like that. I lived that life. So I lived that life where I ain't give a fuck about nothing. I would go to jail the next day. Tomorrow I be walking out this bitch, go to jail because I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not living like that. So y'all ain't living like y'all don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all care because I'm able to stop and talk to you and stop you from doing shit. Ain't nobody to stop my emotions. And when I'm coming, I'm coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How old were you when you started going to jail?
I started going to jail when I was 9 years old. My mama had an overdose. You know what I'm saying? So my daddy died.
Did she
when I was
pass
9.
away?
No. My daddy died when I was 9 years old. So I would say about, if it was 10, 11, something like that, in that bracket, you know what I'm saying? But I was going to youth study in and out. Yeah. So
that was a difficult time for you? Seeing
Yeah.
your father pass away, y'all close?
Yeah, my daddy passed away at 9 years old. Me and him was like this. I used to call my pa for everything. My mama, everything. Don't put your hands on my son. I called my pa for everything, you know? So I was a daddy boy, you know. So when my pa died, I took that hard, and my mom took it hard. But I had to step up and be a man at 9 years old, survive, you know, provide for my little brother and them. So me hustling and doing whatever I do, taking matchboxes from niggas and never. I had to do it. It wasn't no bad shit.
What was matchboxes?
Matchboxes was all of the rock. You know, back in the day, they used to have the rocks in the matchboxes. Yeah. And that's what I used to do. You know, I was a lookout boy. Hands up one time. Look out. Every time they go put their stands, I steal another box this day. You heard me? So I know one day I got to build my empire to make sure to take care of my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do it. I was one of the niggas who wasn't like some of these dudes got good families and jumping in this shit. Man, I jumped in this shit. My pa died. My mama on overdose, my people trying to take my little brother and them and put them in group homes and shit. So I had to provide, do what I had to do for my family.
Right.
So I'm really one of the ones who really had to do what he had to do, you know, coming up. And I feel like everything I seen coming up was like a stepping stone to teach me how to survive. You know what I'm saying?
How many brothers and sisters that you had in the household that you
I had
had?
4. I had 3 brothers. I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
So you had
That's on my mama churn. For my daddy churn, I had an older brother, 2 older brothers, and 3 sisters. Yeah, from my daddy churn. You know, my pa was he was a roller.
Yeah.
From the 9th ward to Uptown.
Yeah.
How was it like living uptown?
Man, Uptown was
Day
beautiful,
and night,
man. We had beautiful Christmas when we was young coming up. They used to throw money around. It wasn't every Christmas dude ride around throwing money out bags. You know, that's what they did. That's how our Christmas was, you know. Like we had bikes and all that too, but dudes was throwing money. They actually literally was throwing money.
I didn't experience that part.
A car leaking and they throwing money. Yeah, and they threw money.
Wow.
They threw money for Christmas. They'll pull up on a bunch of kids and just throwing money. That's what the guy who was hustling around our area. That's how they did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that was in the inner city.
Yeah, we was from the 12 wall. I'm gonna tell you, from the St. Thomas to the 13th, they was throwing money.
Okay.
St. Thomas to the 13th, they was throwing money out for Christmas time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they did.
So your brothers and sisters, they was in home like in foster
I
care?
was then that went to foster care and all that, you know, but that's the type of stuff I was doing to try to provide for them not to go, but they wind up going, and I still wind up being a street dude.
Did you keep in contact with them? Was it easy to keep in contact with them?
I used to be with them all. I used to go by them everything. Once they got with different little families and shit, they was like in one was in the 9th wall. Well, yeah, one was in the 9th wall, and one was like uptown somewhere in the uptown area. But it was cool, you know. It was just a nice little families who they were with, pulling it down. Then they wind up. My mom wound up getting off drugs and getting them back. Oh. So that was another good thing. So they ain't never get me because I was out. Right. I'm breaking me. I'm broke.
So around this time, you was about how old?
Around this time, I was probably about 14. 14.
Where were you living?
I was living, first I started living with my cousin, you know, I was living with my cousin and a whole man who died. It was like, he was like a father figure to me too. But I was living with them till I got my own. Once I was hustling, I was getting my own house.
How old was him? How old was your cousin and her husband? How old were they?
Shit, it was like 20s and their 20s and they was like in their 20s, about 25, I'm 14.
Was they in that life?
Yeah, they were living it.
And they taught you?
Well, I'm learning from them.
Okay,
you
watch it.
See, nobody never taught you. Now you always
watch,
observe and watch and see how it go. But I was already sharp from being a lookout dude uptown, so I could act like I don't know certain shit, but I knew it because I'm watching them hustle and do what they do. Every time they put a matchbox, I knew where to go get it from. You know?
A hood genius.
Yeah.
So did you take the matchbox and
I took the matchbox,
flipping it, making money?
This the only thing about it. See, I didn't know how to count. And I didn't know how to read back then. So I used to take 20s and sell them for dimes. So when they rolled up on me, they was trying to figure out, man, who the fuck, somebody in one of our spots.
Yeah.
And I was my grandmother stayed in the 12 walk, so on Delashade. So I'm on Delashade, moving. You heard me pushing on something and I'm selling shit for the wrong. I'm selling 20s for dimes.
Right.
I'm
20s for dimes, so they getting a lick.
Man, they eating on me. So look, a dude pull up on me. A nigga, they pull up on me. They said, man, hold up, man. Then they found out who it was. So now I didn't pull it off something. I didn't broke in the motherfucking house and took a gun. I got a gun on me now. So
I'm just like, damn,
when they pull up on me talking about getting that car, I'm like, getting that car. So they like, nigga, get in this car. I'm like, get in that car. Man, get in that car, man.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, fuck it. I ain't scared of that. I get in the car. I get the call them niggas with the school and like, nigga, let me tell you something. With the taximan now. Nigga, we know you hitting our shit. Woo, 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 woo. These niggas are the same tones, you heard? They like, nigga, we know you hitting our woo, 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 woo. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna lay up here and, you know, they putting a tax on me now. Now you gonna make me pay $350 or whatever for this here now to get for the rescore and then so when you get this here, do this here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I learned.
Recoup.
Yeah, I learned the
So
hard
it's
way.
like they seen the hustle in you.
They seen it in because they seen by me doing it, you know, and then my people, you know, I'm a certain person who I am, you know, my people, you can't just hit a nigga like that anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
And that's why I tell certain people, you can't hit anybody.
Yeah.
Dudes don't know when you hit the wrong person, you're gonna have a lot of heat coming at you. So, and then my daddy was an enforcer. He was a force to be reckoned with. Leroy Kelly Jr., Cooney. AKA Cooney. He from the 9th wall to the 12th. All his family's out the 9th wall. The 9th wall to the uptown, the whole uptown. Son. Everybody know Cooney. Leroy Kelly. Died in 87. Right there at the Tentacle on Magazine and Patanga.
What?
Peniston, right?
He got shot?
Yeah, he got shot.
Wow.
Yeah, he got shot, man. But he was,
They ever found a person that did?
Yeah, the person who decided with this, and it's another real thing. That's why I say he killed the real one, and the nigga stayed right there. You heard me? So, you know, back in the days, that's how they did it. They put their shit down and stayed right there. That's what happened. Homie put this work in and stayed right there, because, you know, my dad was a force to be reckoned with, too. You heard me?
So when you say stay right there, explain it for people who don't understand.
Man, he stayed there with the gun and all. Ain't no running, none of that. He did that. He want nothing to do. This one you don't want nothing to happen to your family or none of this here.
Yeah.
Because you know the type of person you kill. This will come with this here. Right. He ain't no any nigga you can kill. So when you hit him, this was dudes back then, they was smart. Man, I'm gonna stay right here. I got to get him out of the way, because if I don't get him out of the way, he gonna keep doing the same shit to me. And I never knew my pa was really extorting niggas and doing all. I ain't know that. I'm thinking, nigga, y'all killed my pa, nigga, bitch. I'm about to go hard out here. And then it was a lot of stuff with that. You know, nigga hit my pa and another nigga hit him behind some money nigga put on him for the do it. I ain't like that either, because I'm like, nigga, that's my pa. So you killed my pa, nigga. I want everything behind that.
Right.
Yeah.
So what age you at was at that time?
When the dude had hit my daddy, I was 9.
Okay.
I was 9 years old.
Yeah, he died in wow.
I'm talking about once I got older. The dude came home from jail now. You know, once he come home from jail.
Right.
And you know, my workers know who I'm talking about, because they know, everybody know my pa, Leroy Kelly. They know who killed him. They knew you had to look for him. That dude stayed right there.
Right.
With the gun.
And you don't have to name who he was.
Ain't no nothing. He stayed right there with the gun, told the people this and that, and they only gave him a certain amount of time in that bitch for that. I think he had like 20 to 14 years or something like that behind just doing, you know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, Lord.
And that just be, you know, people don't be knowing a lot of history of stuff, so once you learn what it was, you be like, damn, you make you look at a person a whole nother way. Shit, nigga learned the hard way, son. I ain't learned easy.
Let's talk about your childhood, mom and dad.
Yeah, my mama was, she used to do hair. She was a technologist, cosmetologist. I say technologist, cosmetologist.
Mm-hmm.
She was a cosmetologist doing hair and going to school for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My father, he was a renegade. You know, I ain't gonna say his name, whatever, but he was an enforcer.
Yeah.
For dude, yeah, like that.
Okay.
My dad was an enforcer, so and he sold drugs and was a drug. You know what I'm saying? Drug addict. And so was my mother was a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? So when my father died in '87.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My mama she had an overdose. And when she had an overdose, it's like everything crumbled.
Mm-hmm.
But while my father was here when I was young, coming up, my father, I always stuck with him everywhere. I was a baby with him. But 5 years old, my mama get raped. My mama got raped when I was 5 years old. So as my mama.
Where was she?
We was staying uptown in the 12 walk.
Where she was, like in a neighborhood?
Yeah, we was she in the neighborhood on General Taylor. We stayed on General. I still remember the street.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed on General Taylor in the 12 walk, and some guy, I guess, broke in the house or whatever and raped my mom. I don't know if he was trying to break in there to find something with my dad or whatever, but he raped my mom. So as they raped my mom, I'm in there. You got the big wood floor model TV. So I'm in there watching the TV. My pa coming once he found out my mom got raped. Shit, that nigga come snatch me off the floor. Nigga, you that nigga come here and rape your mom? I'm like, shit. He grabbed a shotgun from over the thing, and I'm like, over the door, and I'm like, man, I'm a baby. My mom.
How old were you?
I was 5 years old.
Okay.
My mom was. That's why I say I still remember this. That's how you know people be traumatized by shit. But I ain't look at it. I was traumatized.
PTSD.
But I really am because I still remember the shit like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, nigga raped my mom and my daddy jammed me up on the wall like, I'm a baby. Like, let me come here and rape your mama. And but he was like, he was chastising his son, letting him know, nigga, you don't let nobody rape your mama. And they taught me a valuable lesson too on that. To protect my family, you know what I'm saying? So it was some crazy shit, but it was it taught me some shit too, though, you know what I'm saying? So as the dude raped my mom, a couple of days later, they found out who it was. My daddy, he one of the people who can find out shit quick. He gonna get you quick. You heard me? So in a day or two, he called me, his main man, come get me and brought me to the dude with him. And my dad was like, shit, this the nigga that raped your mama right here. What you gonna do to him? Shit, I grabbed it. He gave me the gun. I pulled to shoot him, but I hit him with the bubble. I hit him with it, and he took that bitch and pop, pop, pop. This what you're supposed to do right here. I go home with the nigga blood on my mama, like, my daddy doesn't know, who blood, what's wrong with my baby? He said, shit, I made him a man today, shit. I knew, who raped you, he took him out. Took that nigga out, and that's what happened.
5 years old.
5 years old.
You witnessed that.
I witnessed that and still could recite this shit like it was
headshots.
Man, I can't say where it was. I just know it was pop, 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 pop. He holding me in the arm. Hit them, you know what I'm saying?
Just know it's
this what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Spit on him, kick them all in his ass, let him know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because certain niggas, you don't know who you're raping. You raping a motherfucker who a whole animal out here, man. You know, girl.
Yeah.
My dad had a couple women, but shit, still.
Yeah.
You touch something, and that's how it is when you touch something about motherfucker love, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
just the mere disrespect of it anyway.
Yeah, I went through that, bro, and I learned a valuable lesson from that, but I also learned, like, damn, bro, my pa fucked me up. He done some shit, you know what I'm saying? But
PTSD. Are you familiar with PTSD?
No, I'm not.
PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder, meaning something that happened after trauma caused you to have stress, which became a disorder. Okay. So now from that point, from 5 years old, that's why you're paying attention to everything. Yeah, this is why. I'm
on alert.
You're alert.
You can't do nothing past me. I don't care who you is. You're not coming up on me close. You're not getting up on me without me catching you.
That's the positive effects of PTSD. There's negative effects. It's paranoia, depression and stuff like that. Have you ever suffered from depression?
Yeah, I got depression, paranoia. I got all that.
See?
I call it cautiousness, me.
But it's PTSD. Okay. I have it. That's what it's called. And us talking about it is going to not only help us, because the more I talk about it and the more I hear people's story, I'm healing. And I want other people to know, because majority of the people in New Orleans, in the inner city, has PTSD.
And don't even know.
But what they do is,
I was one of them just now. Shit, I definitely.
it cause you to sometimes kill more. It cause you to kill more. Or sometimes it cause you to embrace more. I embrace. So it has its different levels, but it's post-traumatic
That's probably what
stress.
I'm doing now because that's what he be like, man, you a weak ass nigga. You like, man, I don't care what you talking about, man. Listen, bro, I'm trying to do the positive thing.
Yeah.
Because I want to be more positive than
Yeah.
anything. Because it's like everything I've been through, I want to learn. I want to do productive shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it also it caused a lot of anger.
Yeah, I do. Everything you saying is on point.
He and I was talking, and I was like, he was like, you have the knack that people talk to you. Everybody talks to you about, they call you, tell you about the worst. Oh, I found out I was HIV positive today. Like, everybody tell me their deep personal business. What is it they see in me that make them come and drawn to me? And I'm like, I think they see careness, but they see a type of vulnerability too. That vulnerability is PTSD. And so he was like, let's talk about that. Why don't you start doing a podcast? And I was like, but I don't want to be on a podcast. I want to sit face to face to let them know and inform them that 9 times out of 10, everything that they did in their life come from childhood trauma. And it's part of PTSD. So that's why we're here. Ain't no problem about it. I knew I got that money. Yeah.
Because if I can remember from 5 years old.
You can remember that.
It's like something.
That's the
peace.
only thing back 5 years old I remember.
Yeah.
And not getting shit for Christmas.
Yeah.
For my birthday.
It's traumatic experiences. You don't forget traumatic experiences.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it is. And oh God, man, they have so many people who was in a Superdome for Hurricane Katrina. They have it. They don't even know they have it, but they have it.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, just going through that experience, and having to swim in water with bodies floating.
Man, people getting raped. They had all type of shit.
It was crazy. I heard some crazy
People
stories.
was getting actually really for real getting raped.
And
People was committing suicide. You know, had people stuck on bridge. I personally know of someone.
That's another thing they ain't do, but you know, we ain't for the. You know, y'all put counsel people back into this shit and everything, man. Y'all ain't do none of that. Man.
Yes.
The shit they went through, man, that was some horrible shit, man.
It was horrible.
That was just horrible what we went through and being in the jail side. So I know about, and from Orleans jail to that, from dude jumping off the bridge, people getting killed by the police, all type alligators and all, man, that shit crucial, man. And for you think a person to be back civilized in a civilization, a functioning civilization again, after all this shit, man, that shit was crucial. The whole city of water, man. Y'all making movies of this shit. Y'all should know how it feels to do, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit fucking people up, man.
Yeah. And then having like this guy he was a correctional officer in the jail, and you know, jail have like it's electric, the bars. So you know when the water came up, all that stopped.
Yeah, everything.
So they have this like a tool that you're supposed to stick in
manually.
The
We
dudes
knew how to open that bitch manually, period.
they was
Without
crying.
Right.
We knew how to open it.
Oh, we've got to talk about that. But the guys in jail was telling the CO, please don't. The water was rising. They were saying, please don't let me die.
The jail, man, saying they gotta go get their families.
But this particular guy, he stayed. And you know who it was? My twin's father.
Yeah.
He wasn't, I'm gonna tell you about, but he stayed. That he wasn't right. He's gone. He said for him to sit there and watch these guys go underwater crying because he couldn't get the things open, and it was a lot of them. And then the ones that they did get, they get them to the bridge. They're outnumbered because all the COs done left them. And they're there, 8 of them with hundreds of prisoners. You know what they did? They had to let them all go. They let all the prisoners go.
Say, you don't even hear about that shit.
You don't hear about that.
Now, it's the person who was involved probably can tell you about, but I'm talking about literally media talk, you don't hear about
You're
that
not
shit.
gonna hear about it.
That's crazy.
And I'm speaking on
But
it
y'all tell me
now.
about every fucking thing else, son. You
Yeah.
know, the
Yeah.
down us, far as far as minor, the black people, we the minorities to them.
Right.
So y'all do everything to down us, but you never tell you people how we really went through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
To be fucked up out
Yeah.
here. That's why I say the black need the Cuban links, bro.
Yeah.
Once we Cuban links, son, I'm telling you, son, we powerful.
You're gonna be
son.
powerful.
We
And
so
they know
powerful.
it.
Dog, them people trying their best to stop us, but we fucking ourselves up, son, because we not putting that fucking.
But this
channel
is
link.
why
And they don't, man, the generation don't know how powerful we are. Black people,
Man, we so
don't,
powerful.
Don't
I seen
even
it
know
just
how
with the-
fucking powerful.
Man, we powerful, son.
I know
We so powerful, bro. We powerful.
we're
man.
powerful.
Like, we're like
Power.
queens.
We're
We're like
some
gods,
power.
bro. Like literally,
We're
We're
gods.
gods.
Man, you know what the people told me about me running a jail? They asked me, did I have a gun in there, son? They said, you got a gun in it? I'm in a federal penitentiary, son.
Right.
They asked me, did I got a gun in this bitch, son? I said, I ain't got no gun. I got a heart and some big old nuts, you heard me? I'm a man. I come from the mud, son. You heard me? I'm a real man, son. I ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I stood up against the niggas from Texas said, like my name by Babu, you can say anything. You said, Babu said, fuck Texas. So that made everybody, black, white, and Mexican, feel like, hold up, man, we fuck with Boo. Boo saying fuck Texas.
From Texas.
So niggas like, man, it's up there, man. They got everybody on the yard. It's a walk. I got the boot. I got Alabama, I got Alabama, Mississippi, Florida,
Tennessee, probably.
the little New Orleans, the little region on us. You heard me? Then I got them, and the DC niggas rocking with us off the dump, cause they just like us. You heard me?
Right.
So bam, we still ain't 100 strong. You heard me? Texas got about it's about 1,500. You heard me, on the yard. Whites, black, and Mexicans, all of them together.
Yeah.
So they like Boo saying fuck Texas. So I'm like, man, listen, y'all tell my niggas say fuck Texas, man. Look, check this out, bro. Any nigga know me, man. Anything I say, I can say it twice. You hear me? I ain't scared of nobody. I don't give a fuck about nothing. However it go, it go. You hear me? But I ain't. But what you mounting, nigga? What y'all mounting up for, nigga? Shit, I ain't no fool either. You hear me?
Yeah.
Sit up and let you niggas push shit out, cause niggas won't be out the way. I know it.
Yeah.
But see, once I get up there and talk and go to let them dude know what's happening, nigga be like, man, who up? So dude say, who said that? Yeah, put that out there. Who said that? That's what we need to know. Where it came from, cause it ain't come from my mouth. Right. You hear me? So bam, nigga be like, I said, now if I felt that way, then fuck all you niggas.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, nigga looking at each other like, man, this nigga your ass. But if it is like that, so it was all behind one situation. One of my little homies, son. They called themselves getting at one of my little homies on the toilet with locks and socks. They beat him with lock and belt. Yeah, lock and belt. They beat him on the toilet early in the morning. And I told him, don't touch mine, you heard me? So when you touched him, he got to go. Niggas ain't like that, so they threw the whole Texas involved. This was the Dallas, Texas niggas. I had got into it with the Texas niggas from Dallas. With Dallas? Yeah, it is Dallas. It was Dallas, Texas. Get into it with them, so they made it seem like the whole Texas to make the whole Texas come with them.
Come with them.
They know they wasn't ready
They
for
weren't
me.
ready for that. Yeah.
You heard me? So that's what they did. They orchestrated a whole little thing, and that's what made the whole Texas come. So once they found that out where it came from, got at the niggas who beat them with the locks and they ain't want to check him in. So I said, oh, you ain't got to check him in. I got my little nigga out the 17 suit. Bam, 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 drop it. He come clean out of sleep, dropped him out of sleep. Boom. Bam. And put the nigga down. Nigga got people grabbing him out there like, yeah, now we can squash all the people. We good now.
Go them out, take them out.
Yeah. So, and I was doing, that's fair shit. And get what I do, man. That's the only right.
All right.
Real shit. I ain't never did no fake shit, son. Never. Always real. If I told you don't touch none of mine, don't touch none of them. Because I'm going to respect yours, respect mine.
Yes.